Welcome back to the channel with your host DjeeDent, and here we are again with a DMC GP. Take a look at that. It's going to be round 2 out of 8, and unfortunately we missed round number 1, but we're back and we're going to show you everything, all the participants, and let me immediately show that. But no, first of all, let me tell you that this season we're going to race with the BMW Z4 Group 3 car. And as you can see on screen, in the sprint race, there is no fuel rate, there is no tire wear. In the main race, there is. And it's going to be ×2 for fuel and ×2 with tire wear. And we're going to start with about 10 to 15 liters of fuel. So you have to make a pit stop at least. And let me show you quickly what the participants are. And there's going to be 7 right now because a lot of these guys are still on vacation. So yeah, we hope next week they're going to be more, but soon we're going to start the sprint quali. And yeah, take a look at that. We're here already with season number 4, and with the BMW Z4. It's a difficult car to drive, and yeah, it's a bit tricky. The normal Group 3 cars may slide a little bit extra on the rear, a little bit difficult on the front, but this car can do both. It understeers, it oversteers, and it all depends on how you treat it, how good it's going to be. So for me, yeah, we can start with the sprint quali. It's going to be 2 minutes before we're going to start. As you can see on the left side of your screen, that Shouty said it. And yeah, let's see. Let's put on the game volume already. Do remember, you're going to hear those guys, and they will speak in Dutch. So you can hear everybody in the party, as you can hear me as well. I will try to shut up when they speak, and I will respond to them, and I will translate it when necessary to make sure that everybody understands what they say in English. So yeah, we're quite close. Let me put on my headset to make sure we can hear already everybody. And slowly bring in the game volume. They can't hear me unless I put my mic down. There's going to be a slight change right now. And here we are. Lobby settings are going to be reset to make sure that we can start the sprint quali. Now do remember, we've got Bunny Hunter, we've got Kunny Boy, we've got Shouty, Fleur de Lis.
Is er iemand die van mij een foto kan maken van alle uitslagen vandaag?
Dat moet ik wel kunnen.
Oké, top.
Shouty just asked, can somebody give me any screenshots of all the results today to make sure that everybody, from the qualifying of course, everybody is in the right order when they have to start. Now to continue the lineup, we've got Fleur de Lis, Rico, Hermantje, and Turbo Opa. I don't want to hear myself. Ik wil mezelf niet nog een keer horen. Ik vind het al vreselijk genoeg. I hurt myself in the background. So do remember, first we're going to have the sprint quali. And there's going to be a result of that, of course. And after that, we're going to have the main quali for the main race. After that, we're going to do the sprint quali for the sprint race itself with no tire wear, as you can see on screen, and
Pieter, zijn er noten te verkopen?
Oh ja, sorry. Zat je op mij te wachten?
Nee, op Koen, maar...
They're waiting for some guys. And they made a bit of a joke about it. But...
Geen paniek.
In the main race, it's going to be ×2 and ×2. And do remember, you're going to start with quite low fuel to make sure you have, or you're forced to make a pit stop. Sounds a bit artificial, but it brings in a bit of strategy that you can save fuel to stretch your first stint, or you can burn it and then put in more for a quick first stint.
Vinky.
yeah, a longer late stint, second stint.
Maar krijgen we in de hoofdrace wel donker?
Ja. Ja. Maar als ik de instellingen normaal wijzig zonder dat ik de tijdsloop van het weer aanpas, dan blijft het donker. Dus ik moet daar elke keer iets in switchen. Maar in principe wordt hij weer donker, ja.
Ja.
Dan gaan we starten. Veel plezier.
Ja,
That was a quick update from Brian.
Viel Spaß.
To say okay. When I change
Jawohl,
the
succes,
weather,
meine
I
Freunde.
have to change it every single time.
Let me out.
Yeah, we're gonna go. As you can see at the up top, you can see it's sprint quali with the BMW Z4, and everything is time 0, of course, in qualifying. It's just 5 minutes, so I think about 2 to 3 laps we have. Let me quickly grab my keyboard to make sure we can switch and play replays. We're on board with Turbo Opa right now. So let's see who came out first. What? Gotta be careful with all the buttons. It's Shouty, of course. He's the host. So when he presses OK and starts,
Die mediums zijn ook echt zo verschrikkelijk om warm te krijgen. Hè?
it's going to be race mediums for the sprint quali, and it's going to be race softs for the main race quali. Now in second we have Fleur de Lis out of there. Then we've got Hermantje, Herman. Then we've got Bunny Hunter in fourth. Turbo Opa, Rico behind that, and then we've got Kuni Boy, one of the contenders for the pole. So is Bunny Hunter, and so is Fleur de Lis, and so is Hermantje. But let's first of all get on board with Shouty to see what kind of lap this is. The rear view mirror is completely blocking the view, so we're gonna switch to this one. That's gonna be brake over here, back to third, keep it on the inside, use the curb for the rotation. There you have it, and up to fourth, leave it in fourth, a little bit of a brake over here, use the curb on the inside yet again. Just after, when you turn in, it's gonna be shifting down to second, early on the throttle, use the camber in that corner, brake just before the end of this curb, back to second, use the camber on the inside yet again, and early on the throttle for this straight. And there's a double kink in it, that's kink number 1. And then you've got a second kink, and we're going to go uphill into a difficult left-hander, a long left-hander with a long braking zone. Oh, he goes a little bit deep over there. That's too deep.
Kan dat?
And that's going to cost him time. Just after the bump, you're going to brake, or after the hill, you're going to brake for this one. And this is really difficult to get perfectly correct, because you're going to, that one, that corner really pulls you out. This one as well. And, ooh, I heard Hermantje made a mistake there. That sequence, that last sequence of corners, can make or break your full lap. Now let's see what happened to Hermantje.
Ja,
See
ik
if we
heb
can
het
cut
idee
it
dat
back.
de wind richting anders is of
Oh yeah, he went too
meer
right
is
over
de
there.
rug op bepaalde plekken.
We're gonna see that again. That's for sure. I'm gonna show you which corner that is. But as you can see right now, Shouty in the lead with a 121.9. Then behind that we have Bunny Hunter in second with a 122.5. That's 6/10 behind Shouty. Let's see if we can improve in the first sector. Going deep, that's normal over there. He missed the apex, that's not going to benefit you, and he doesn't improve over there. Fleur de Lis in seventh, just 1.5 tenths behind Bunny Hunter. And there we have Rico 1.9 seconds behind Fleur de Lis, and then we have Hermantje, who made that mistake, of course, in that first flying lap. He has to improve this lap, because else it's going to be difficult, and I don't think he can make it. Yeah, he can. He can make it until the finishing line for another lap, and there we have Turbo Opa all the way at the back with a 4.2 seconds behind Hermantje. Let's see if Shouty can improve. Will he? He's in the last final couple of corners, coming out of that a little bit deep. That is a bit too deep, and I don't think that's going to benefit him unless he improved already. let's see what happens over here. No improvement for him, but there is another lap to go. Queenie Boy in second already. Here comes Bunny Hunter over the line. Let's see. Did improve. Wow. Only 0.16 seconds behind Shouty right now. And let's see. Fleur de Lis is going to be the next one. No. Oh, yes, a half-second penalty. That's gone. That's finished for him. Let's see if Queenie Boy can improve. Here he comes to the line. I think somebody else improved as well. Who is that? Hadamanja is still not improving. Did he or did he not? Here comes. Whoa! Really, really close between Bunny Hunter and Queenie Boy. It's only 39 thousandths of a second between these two guys. And let's see if anybody improves. Here comes Shouty towards the second sector time. And yes, he's on an improvement. And let's see if Bunny Hunter is as well. Here comes Bunny Hunter, really close behind. Is he on an improvement? Yes, he is as well. They're nearly the same on the same time. Nearly on the same time. And let's see what Queenie Boy is going to do. He's a little bit further back. Is Hadamanja going to improve as well? Here comes Hadamanja. Oh, he's already past the second sector, so I can't see if he did improve or didn't. Oh, he has his best sector times on. He is improving. 7/10 already compared to his previous lap. Oh, he goes way too deep over there. That's not going to benefit him. Oh, it's going to be a difficult one. Let's see, Shouty, did he improve? Yes, he improved. And let's see to Bunny Hunter, did he improve? Yes, he improved as well. Only 900ths behind Shouty. And let's see, Queenie Boy, here he comes. Can he challenge Shouty for the pole position? I can't see his sector times anymore. Here he comes out of the last corner onto the main street. Really, really tight, really close. Let's see if we can get closer. Unfortunately, no improvement for him. Fleur de Lis already cut it out. Here comes Turbo Opa. I think the last one to cut the line. No, it was Rico. Rico was all the way at the back. Turbo Opa did improve his previous lap. No, his last lap. Wow, nice one. In 6th place for Turbo Opa. And Hadamanja, could have done better. I know that. So here we have the qualifying results for race number 1, the sprint race. Now immediately after this, we're going to switch back to the main settings, and then we're going to go to the main quali for the main race. Waarom hoor ik mezelf nog steeds in de achtergrond?
Ik ook hoor hem ook, ja.
So yeah, that was damn pretty good from Shouty, but damn pretty good from Bunny Hunter as well. And here we have the results. First of all, let's show you that. Shouty in place number 1. Then we have Bunny Hunter in second. Queenie Boy in third. And 2 tellen.
Of Kevin een uitslag heeft.
Ja, heb je uitslag?
Ja, ik heb hem. And then we have Queenie Boy in third, Fleur de Lis in fourth, Hadamanja in fifth. Then we have Turbo Opa in sixth, and Rico at the back closing the field. Wow, what a qualifier. And here we're going to go for the second one. Let me select a different menu. Here we go.
En door.
Now we're quickly going to continue with the next.
Strakke tijd, Henkie.
Ja, het was zelfs de tweede sector was nog paars, maar ik remde iets te vroeg de laatste bocht. Dus ik kwam er niet lekker uit. Ja, gek is dat dan.
Iedereen is er nog. En door.
A bit of detail over there. Bunny Hunter said that second sector was still purple. We saw that. And he could have maintained it, but he made a bit of a mistake before the last corner. So yeah, could have done better, but yeah, you can always be better, you can always be quicker, always. Now here we're going to go with the main qualifier. And this is going to be on the racing softs. Shouty out first, Fleur de Lis in second, then Bunny Hunter coming out, then Turbo, Pahramanche, Rico and Kuni Boy at the back yet again. But challenging, of course, for pole position. Do remember this is going to be for the main race. As you can see on the top right of your screen. And let's switch to Shouty. First of all, the warm-up lap, and let's see how deep they can get into the 120s and maybe even a 119 if Shouty really pushes it. It is possible. Now into that last sequence, and as I told you, you got to keep tight to the inside over there to make sure you have a tight inside over there. Whoa, Hermanche yet again into the wall. Let's see that quickly. Coming out of here. Let's get a boat with him. Too early on the throttle. Whoa, a bit of a slide and then into that wall. That's going to be the second time for Hermanche. Oh, he has to wait until that damage is repaired. He doesn't wait. He's still going to continue, and that is going to... that's not going to help on the streets. Here comes Shouty out of the first sequence of corners into the next sequence of corners. As I told you, you got to keep tight to that apex. Use that camber on the inside. The same for this one. Don't go too wide. And that's a perfect sequence of corners. Fleur de Lis behind it. We saw that. Then Bunny Hunter. But let's see. Shouty, his second sector. That's not important yet. That corner is so difficult, and as I told you about this one, keep it tight to the inside, hold it, keep it tight to the left side, because this exit is the most important you can have. Why? A long straight after it. That's why. Let's see, first lap for Shouty is going to be a 120.8. That can be better. A 121.54 Fleur de Lis. Here comes Bunny Hunter, 121.6. Ow, that's painful. That can be quicker. Turbo Opa is going to go with a 122.8. Here comes Kuni Boy with a 121.2. Oh, that's close to Shouty already. And let's see. Oh, Rico passed the line already? No, he didn't. Here he is with a 123.006. Let's get back to Shouty. Oh, he just passed the... Oh, he passed that as well. I missed everybody's first sector time. Oh, went a little bit too close to the wall over there from Bunny Hunter. We're going to see that again. Let's get a boat with him. Here it is. Breaks a tiny tad too early. Stays in a bit too early. Hits the wall over there. And comes out way too wide. Ow, wow. No damage, I believe? No damage. Okay, let's continue. Here comes Shouty. And I think, is he going to cool the tires? No, he's on a fast lap, that's for sure. We can see muscling that car, because it's a difficult car to drive. It wants to understeer, oversteer, and it's really unpredictable. You have to be careful with this car. Here he comes. Whoa, 1,000ths slower than his last fast lap. Let's see, here comes Fleur de Lis. Any improvement? No improvement for him. Here comes Bunny Hunter. No improvement, of course, of him. Let's see, Kuni Boy. Here comes Kuni Boy. Oh, I missed somebody in between. I don't know who that is. I believe Turbo Opa. Here comes Turbo Opa. Kuni Boy. Yeah, it was Turbo Opa. So we have Hermanche. And no improvement for him. And here comes Rico. No improvement as well for him. So let's see. Shouty. Fleur de Lis. Bunny Hunter. It's between those guys. And oh, Bunny Hunter yet again too deep in that corner. Ay. Let's see. Sector times for Shouty. Using that camber in this corner as well. Coming out of here. Let's see if it's going to be purple. It is purple for him. Let's see for Fleur de Lis as well. Is it going to be purple? No, but an improvement. That's good. And let's see for Bunny Hunter if it's going to be purple or an improvement. Oh, it's going to be down. Ay, 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 ay. And let's see, then we have Kuni Boy coming out of here. Is it going to be purple? No, no improvement for him as well. Here comes Hermantje. And let's see, no improvement for him as well. And let's go all the way back to Shouty. Here he comes to the line. And is it going to be an improvement? Yes, it is, a 120.8. Oi, 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 here comes Fleur de Lis. It's going to be an improvement for him as well. If he didn't make any mistakes, just a small improvement. Here comes Bunny Hunter. I don't think there's going to be any improvements. Ay, 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 ay. That's going to be painful. That's going to be difficult to handle. Here comes Kuni Boy in second place right now. And is he? Oh, he can't. Oh, he did improve. So he manifests itself in second place. And let's see, here comes Hermantje to the line. And still in fifth place. And let's see for Turbo Opa. Oh, we already missed him. And he's still in sixth place. And here comes Rico. Oi, no improvement yet again. Ay, 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 ay. So here we got the results for the main quali. Wow, 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 wow. Quickly, let's make a picture. To satisfy the needs of...
Hey Herman, nou heb je best wel een snelle tijd.
Ja, dat ging aardig goed, ja. Ja. Het valt me eigenlijk nog mee, Pieter, dat hij er nog zo uitkwam. Want ik maakte echt wel een paar foutjes, maar gelukkig ging het aardig goed. Uiteindelijk.
Ja, na nu trainen. Dan ben je
Ja.
toch wel weer een stuk verbeterd.
Ja, ja, klopt. Ja, dat is inderdaad wel een paar seconden vanaf, gelukkig.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna set all the results to Briand en Durand.
Ik heb een uitslag.
Met 5 minuutjes.
4.
Goed zo.
Ik zie het. Ja. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, sir.
Oh ja, hoeveel rondjes gaan we rijden? Geen idee.
I don't know. Senor, I don't know. But to make sure we've got the results out of the main quali, we got Shouty in the lead. Then we've got Kuni Boy in second.
Het is vooral
Fleur
een
de
van die
Lis in
laatste
third.
bochten met die grindbak voor bij die muren. Dat is echt wel een tricky,
Then we've
tricky
got
bochie.
Ja,
Bunny
precies.
Hunter in fourth. Hermantje in
we
fifth.
zijn er al vele tegen de muur gegaan.
Turbo Opa in
Toch, Henk?
sixth. Rico in seventh.
Ja, ik heb er vanavond ook een paar keer kennis meegemaakt.
Herman, als je die bocht een beetje goed wil nemen, heb geduld. Net naar de heuvel remmen. Dus eigenlijk op de heuvel of net na de heuvel remmen. Maar laat hem er echt inrollen. Dus laat insturen. Inrollen. Wachten. En als je denkt dat je kan gaan, wacht nog heel even en dan gaan.
Ah, kijk.
Het is ook
Ja,
zo.
Ook met deze auto is het tricky, heel veel
Ja, juist. Hij onderzoekt
ik-
zo graag.
Ik rem juist precies iets voor het heuveltje. Op het heuveltje laat ik de rem iets los en dan rem ik weer iets door.
Kan ook. Maar ik rem eerst net na de heuvel, eigenlijk net erover, iets harder. En daarna rem ik
Ja.
hem helemaal in. Laat ik hem helemaal tot de apex rollen. Wachten. En dan gas.
Oké. Ik zou het proberen na te doen, jongens.
Sterkte.
Ja, echt hè.
Succes.
Klinkt altijd zo makkelijk.
Now, of course, you can hear the guys. I gave some advice about that tricky corner with the wall just beside it.
Heb jij een vinkje van mij, Herman?
Ik was onderweg.
King.
Komt ie.
Ik denk dat hij even weg is.
Roken.
Ja.
Niks zeggen en
Oh, zeg
roken.
eens dat hij terugkomt dan.
Honeybunter.
Nee, ik hoorde ineens Honeybunten Junior hoor ik. Ik hoorde... Zie?
Zie.
Opstelling.
Oké, zie, fly.
Opstelling. Winnie in druk 2, Koen op 3, Fleur op 5, Herman op 5. Rico op 6. Zo, mooi.
Vaste.
Ik zie het. Henk.
Now here yet again the participants. As you can see, Shouty, Bunny Hunter, Cooney Boy, Fleur de Lis, Adamantje, Turbo Opa, and Rico. That's going to be your starting order for this
Jullie ook
race.
veel plezier.
And
Hou hem heel.
Ja, succes jongens.
we're going to start quite soon. Within a couple of seconds. And this is going to be a good one yet again. It's a difficult track, and it's a difficult car, of course. So let's see who can make it out of this the best.
Here we go.
Here we are, of course, with the false start check. And we're going to go with 5 lights. And that's going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go! Now, Shouty in the lead, and we couldn't see who had the better start, but I think everybody got away pretty well. Shouty had the best start. Shouty still on the lead. Bunny Hunter in second. Then we've got Fleur de Lis behind it. Then we've got Cooney Boy. Cooney Boy dropped back. Oh, well, a little bit of shenanigans already in the first corner. Hadamancha goes a little bit wide over there. And here we are out of that first fast corners. And a bit of lag I can see here and there, but everybody is still okay. A little bit wide yet again. Oh, from Cooney Boy. Who's going to have the best exit out of this corner? Shouty still on the lead. Then we have Bunny Hunter in second. Then we in third. We have Fleur de Lis. Then we have Cooney Boy. And Hadamancha just behind that. Then we have Turbo Opa. And here comes Rico. Let's get all the way to the lead. And we can see that fight already between Fleur de Lis and Bunny Hunter. Fleur de Lis immediately better on the mediums. And I can see quite some lag over there. That's going to be difficult for overtaking. And you can take different lines in this. Different lines in that, out of that corner, into that corner. This is that difficult corner. You have to have that late apex and be careful on the throttle. If you go a little bit too wide, and there goes Hadamancha. No. Cooney Boy and somebody else as well. What the hell happened? 2 guys backwards. Turbo Opa with a lot of damage. And Cooney Boy with a lot of damage. No, you guys. What did you do? Let's see if any changes happen at the top over there. No, there is not. So let's quickly go back to that moment where Cooney Boy went a little bit too wide. Let's see. Here we are into that difficult corner, as I said. Did he outbrake himself a little bit? Did he went too early? Oh, he pushed Fleur de Lis and went into a spin. And let's see what happened to Turbo Opa. He went into that wall. What the hell? Oh, you guys, meine Güte. Take it easy. Now recovering from that, he's in 6th place right now. Turbo Opa is all the way at the back. And let's see all the way up front again. Here we are. Shouty with the fastest first sector, and Fleur de Lis. Oh, Fleur de Lis goes a little bit too wide. Spins out as well. No. He's going to lose a lot of places as well. Oh, he tries to recover. Let's see how he recovers from that. And Cooney Boy is already going to overtake him. Flies right through him. There he goes. Spins again. No. Fleur de Lis all the way at the back right now. Whoa. What a lot of mistakes. I told you it's going to be a difficult track. It's going to be difficult to drive over here. And there we have Hadamancha in third right now. Just holding it on track, keeping it on track. Not making any mistakes. The same for Rico. Beautifully done. And then Cooney Boy, of course, the first one out of the guys who made a mistake. But let's see that mistake from Hadamancha, Fleur de Lis yet again. Here he comes into one of the difficult corners as well. That heartbreaking point over here, and if you brake a little bit too late, you go too deep, you're going to dive into the gravel, and here it comes, and then he spins out once, but not once. He tries to recover, comes back over here, hits that barrier, tries to put on the throttle a little bit too fast, and spins again. Ay, painful. Ay. Fleur de Lis all the way at the back. Let's go all the way up front again. Here we have Shouty in the lead still with a 1.1 second lead over. Oh, now I can see what happened. 1.1 second. Oh, nearly losing it coming out of there. Let's put my mic a little bit better towards my mouth. There we go. Shouty still in the lead with a 0.9 or about a second of a gap towards Bunny Hunter. Bunny Hunter warmed up his tires perfectly right now and is closely following Shouty. Shouty not taking any risks. I know him. It's better to stay on track and do the best you can. And there goes Hadamancha a little bit too deep in that really difficult corner. One of the penultimate corners, because this is one sequence. You have the right hander, left hander, right hander. That's going to be the last sequence of this track. And that's really difficult to take perfectly. But we know Kuni Boy is quick. So can he close up to Hadamancha? We don't know. Let's see. His lap times are definitely way quicker compared to Hadamancha. Let's see him follow him right now. What he can produce per lap, it's a 123.3. Last lap was a 123.1. And let's see what Kuni Boy does. Wow, that's 8 tenths quicker compared to Hadamancha. If he keeps this up, wow, it's going to be difficult. But he can close up, close enough to get close enough for an overtake. So he's in 4th. Let's see that fight for the lead, because I think Shouty is under a bit of pressure from Bunny Hunter. Now further back, all on his own right now, we have Hadamancha, but yeah, Kuni Boy is closing up quickly. And then we have Turbo Opa in 5th, was in 7th of course, but that was before Fleur de Lis made that mistake. And did Rico made a mistake as well the last lap? He did. He's more than 10 seconds slower than he was before. He's already in last place over here. Oi, did we miss that? I think we did. Well, let's get back to the lead. It's still that 9 tenths. They follow each other really close, but not close enough for an attack. Yeah, that looks better. I had to do the mic. Now let's see that gap between Hadamancha and Kuni Boy. It's slowly getting smaller, but not small enough, because it's a 122.5 the last lap for Hadamancha and a 122.1 for Kuni Boy. So Kuni Boy is, except the first lap of course, quite consistent, but 123.1. Wow, that's a full second of a gap between those two guys in lap time. I don't know why it changed. You saw that, right? The first time I said it was a 122.5, and right now it's a 123.1. Nearly 0.2. So the gap only 3.3 seconds right now. This is going to be tight. After this lap, another 5 laps to go. So this is the closest battle we have. We're going to stick with these guys. But that first lap, no mistake from Hadamancha, no mistake from Bunny Hunter, no mistake from Shouty. So the whole top 3, no mistakes at all. But after that, we had Kuni Boy and Turbo Opa in the same corner. Kuni Boy spinning out by going onto the throttle too early. Turbo Opa hitting that famous wall. And Fleur de Lis a little bit later, the next lap, into that difficult braking zone we're coming up to. Not right now, but a little bit further. Because now you're going to have that double right-hander. That's 1, that's 2. And then you have that difficult braking zone. This left-hander. And this one is really important. And you need to hit that apex, because this exit is important because of the long straight afterwards. There is a double kink in it, but it's full throttle, of course. Now, Fleur de Lis, he had that mistake coming out of there, and then Rico had a mistake somewhere as well. I've missed it, unfortunately, but we can see, take a look at that. Kuni Boy setting purple sectors right now. He's on fire. Let's get on board with him and let's see how quickly he can overtake Hadamancha. Let's get on board with Hadamancha. Wait, let me do that, and let's get on board with him. And let's see how quickly this can be done and can be solved. Of course, Hadamancha in the Inferno livery, but in orange, bright orange. And here comes Kuni Boy already. Will he immediately overtake? Yes, he will. That's going to be a tough one into the first corner, but is he already passed? Far enough he is. And Hermantje has to back out of that. And Kuni Boy is back in third. Nicely done. Wow. That was quick. Nicely done, Kuni Boy. Beautiful overtake over there. Coming out of the last corner, being quicker. Lined it up perfectly into the slipstream, coming out of it. And the inside for the first corner. The outside for the next one, but already passed him over there. Because the first corner is a braking zone. And we're going to go on board pretty soon with DMC Bunny Hunter to see a quick lap just behind Shouty. And here it is. Let's get on board with him. Here we have it. As I told you, difficult last corner. Use that camber on the inside. Early on the throttle. Use the most out of the curbs on the outside over there. Keep it to the inside over here to make the shortest line towards start finish for the best lap time. And it is his best lap time of the race so far. But as I told you, this first corner is going to be your braking zone for that next corner. Into third, throttling out. Be careful over here. Don't go too wide because it's grass. There is no curb over there. A little bit of a lift, and I take it in fourth, but he takes it in third. Now that double right-hander over here, and this one is really crucial to get early on the throttle to use that camber on the inside, and it's going to be the same for this left-hander. Use it and get it into there early on the throttle. A long straight after this. Well, full throttle, I must say, because it's not a straight, because you have a double kink in it. Now that was the first kink, and here's the second kink, and then you can't see the next corner, but it's a really long left-hander. Not really fast, it's mid-speed. Use the gambit as well. Early on the throttle, don't go too wide. Just after that, he'll brake on a late apex for this, and this is one of the toughest corner, because if you go a little bit too wide over there, it sucks you out, hits you into the barrier on the left-hand side. Now this is the toughest sequence, because you have to keep it tight on the right-hand side and tight on the left-hand side over here to make it perfect to the last corner, coming out of here, and then full throttle again. There you go. Now I'm done. And that was lap number 8, and we only have 9 and 10 to go, and the gap between the leader and second place is 2.88 right now, and then 9.2 seconds behind we have Kuni Boy. Shouty, by the way, with the fastest lap. Let's see what Kuni Boy, his fastest lap is. Oh, he did the fastest lap on the last lap. And he's in third with 9.1 seconds only behind Bunny Hunter right now. Then we have Hermantje going a little bit wide over there. No. And that's so easy to do over there. It's so easy to brake just that tiny bit too late over there. Why? That first corner is so difficult. Let's get on board with him. Because right now you're going to look for the right-hand side. And when you turn in, he turns in a little bit too early. Turn in later over there, because now you can't make the corner and he outbraked himself. Luckily he kept braking, because else you would have hit the wall for sure. Now in fourth place, 6 seconds already behind Kuni Boy. Wow, that's quick, within 2 laps. And then we have Turbo Opa in fifth, doing a good job, only 3.8 behind Hermantje. Then we have Fleur de Lis, of course, with that mistake. I think everybody made a mistake except Hermantje. Well, not anymore. So only Shouty and Bunny Hunter I haven't seen make any big mistakes that were crucial. Rico all the way at the back, and his lap times do fluctuate quite big and quite heavily. Let's get back to Shouty on a personal best right now. He wants that fastest lap, I know for sure, because there is a point for that as well. In the lead. Whoa, a bit of a wiggle over there coming out of that corner from Bunny Hunter. Whoa. But let's first of all see if Shouty can improve in the second sector for that fastest lap on the last lap. No! 1.5 tenths above his fastest time himself, and that's already a tenth above Kuni Boy. So I don't think that's going to happen. But here you can see that wiggle coming out of here from Bunny Hunter. Take a look at this. Here he comes, a little bit too deep, I think. Too early on the throttle. Wow, nearly losing it. But here comes Shouty to the line. And yet again wins one of the DMC GPs. Here on Sardegna sprint race in first. Here comes Bunny Hunter home in second. And there we're going to have Kuni Boy with a nice recovery. Only 8.9 seconds behind Bunny Hunter. Hopefully in the main race he's going to do better. But here he comes home in third. And there comes Hermantje in fourth place. Last lap was not pretty good. No, wasn't pretty good. And then Turbo Opa in fifth. Nicely done. Nicely driven. Take a look at those lap times. Really consistent. Then we have Fleur de Lis coming home in sixth. And then we have Rico at the back. Coming into that last sequence of corners. Right-hander. And goes way too deep over there. Tries to cut the whole course over there. And then coming into that last corner. Here he comes home in seventh.
Nou, gefeliciteerd Brian.
Gefeliciteerd.
Dank u, dank u. Henk,
Ja,
je
zijn
maakt
er-
me zenuwachtig in de eerste 3 rondjes.
Zijn er felicitaties voor nodig, Brian?
Nee, eigenlijk niet.
Ja, je ging alle kanten op, hè? Met je kontje.
Viel het er wel mee?
Nou, ik denk, die hebt er wel vaart erin. Dat dacht ik wel.
Here we get the
Ja,
results.
ik wilde bij jou wegkomen.
En ik denk, ik moet blijven aanhaken. Dan zit ik nog in die slipstream. Maar daar zat ik net niet in.
Now we can see Shouty, of course, won it. Bunny Hunter in second, Kuni Boy in third, Hermantje in fourth, then Turbo Opa in fifth, Fleur de Lis in sixth, and Rico in seventh. Take a look at that fastest lap from Kuni
Toen ik
Boy.
helemaal die 20-6 kon rijden, toen was ik inderdaad wel weg.
Ja, maar het laatste rondje was het snelste. Ik reed wel vrij constant. Dus.
Ja. Ik zag in één keer 2 tienden blauw in de eerste sector. Ik denk, Die duikt daar onderdoor, maar het was Koen.
Ja, die is aardig rap, maar die maakte een fout in de eerste ronde. Anders had hij zeker weten achter jullie aangezeten.
Ja, dat denk ik.
Hij is ook wel sneller hoor.
Nou, dat weet ik wel zeker. Die
Zit
kan
hij
jullie
niet
gewoon
apart,
hebben hoor.
eigenlijk?
Nee, ik heb geen headset.
Oh.
Daarom zeg ik hem elke in de chat hoe lang dat duurt. Kijk,
Ik snap het.
Ja, en ik was gecrashed.
dat zag ik ja.
Zonde.
Nou, Pieter, ik kan je vertellen. Iedereen was gecrashed op Shouty en Bunny Hunter na. Koen
Nou,
was
ik kon ook-
gecrashed. Ja?
Ik was gecrashed en toen ging ik nog een keer 2 keer achterstevoren.
Ik zag het, het staat op de stream. Sorry,
Oh.
maar ik zag het gebeuren. Ja, herhaling.
Herhaling.
Maar Kuni Boy crashte samen met Turbo Open. Eerste ronde. Jij tweede ronde Fleur de Lis. Of in ieder geval Pieter. En Herman die maakte op een gegeven moment, toen hij achter Kuni Boy zat, ook een fout in de eerste bocht. Veel te wijs.
Klopt, een behoorlijke.
En Rico had ook nog een fout gemaakt, alleen helaas heb ik die niet gezien.
Nou, ik wel.
Oh,
Twee keer zelfs.
het zou raar zijn als jij er niet bij was.
Oh man. Ik hou op me geduist.
Nou joh, gewoon lekker meerijden.
Totaal niet. Ja, dat vind ik gewoon leuk om mee te rijden. Dus gaan jullie maar lekker je gang.
Binnenkort willen we nog wel wat training doen hoor.
Ja,
Gewoon wat
dat is
oefen.
wel handig af en toe.
Ja, wat oefenavonden.
Ja, joh, zoals bij jullie, de voorste paar, die zijn echt snel bij jullie jongens. Echt complimenten.
Ja, maar nou komt die bandenslijtage, daar bak ik geen ene flikker van. Dus wat dat betreft...
Ja, die Brian kan ik wel bijhouden hoor. Die rijd ik gewoon voorbij.
Ja. Ja, ik was veel sneller, maar ik moet gewoon iets vaker oefenen hè.
Yep.
En deze baan ken ik dan weer niet meer. Dat is geen excuus. Anderen hebben dat ook.
Nou, doe eens even een rondje voor Brian, kunnen ze afkijken.
Hij moet eerst
Nee, doe ik niet.
Ik wil het niet. Op bepaalde punten liep ik voor mij wel in. Hij nam die kombocht nam die heel ruim.
Ja, klopt.
Ik had een hele andere lijn.
Ja, ik pak hem ook krap daar. Zeker aan het einde, zodat je beter voor die volgende bocht staat. Hij is zogenaamd weg.
Nee, ik was echt weg.
Huh? Wie ben jij?
Ik was echt weg.
Wat?
Ik.
Wie?
Wat? Wat?
Wie? Was? Wer? Wo? Wann?
Wat hangt er aan de waslijn?
Was?
Turbo.
Genau.
Goed, ik zal de instelling eens
Doe dat.
laden. Hoofdrace.
Zo, ja.
Yeah, bitches. Hoofdrace.
So that was just a quick update between each other about how the race went.
Slijtage. Succes. De groeten.
I told you already, of course.
Veel plezier. Oh, ik kan het echt niet.
Nou, ik zal niet schrikken.
Maar heb jij je ABS ook op weak staan, Henk?
Oh, dat weet ik eigenlijk niet eens.
Als je op weak staat, dan heb je meer slijtage.
Ik heb hem altijd op week staan.
Dan heb je meer slijtage.
Ik volgens mij ook.
Talking about ABS right now. If it is on weak,
ABS?
you
Wat is
have
dat?
Kan ik dat eten?
more wear on your tires.
Ik zal eens kijken waar die op staat.
Assist settings.
Weak. Zwak.
Zwak.
Zwak met jou.
Zwak.
Noem je mij nou zwak?
Ja.
Nee, gewoon standaard. Ligt ook niet aan.
Helaas.
Pieter op plaats 3. Hotzee. Nou. Klaar voor?
Here we're gonna go.
Here we go again. Veel spaas.
Hoeveel rondjes is het eigenlijk?
26.
Jezus, ik vond 10 al veel.
Ja, ik ook.
10 was already
Ik moet
much.
kijken, dat ik weer eentje eraf stik. Dat schiet niet op.
26 laps with the main race. Here we're gonna go. Let me quickly already do that. Let's get into it. Here we're gonna go. How many lights? Here we have Cooney Boy, of course, in second. And then Fleur de Lis, Bunny Hunter, Herman, Turbo, Rico, and Shouty, of course, in pole position. 1, 2, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and go! And let's see who has the best up. We can see that Bunny Hunter fell perfectly into the light. Is he immediately going to go for that move? But he doesn't have a slipstream. And that first corner is, of course, a braking zone as well. Here comes Fleur de Lis on the outside. Let's see if there is going to be any damage or any shenanigans. Oh, let's see if there is... Oh, everybody holds it together. Let's see a little bit further up front. Yes, right now we have Cooney Boy just behind Shouty, and do remember, Cooney Boy is quick. If he doesn't make any mistakes, he can challenge Shouty for the lead. And they're gonna have him make a pit stop. Whoa, somebody went a little bit wide over there. Who was that? Turbo Opa still there. Let's hold a button over here. Oh no, there is gonna be a crash for Turbo Opa. No. Aye, we've saved that. Okay. Now let's see a little bit further up front if there was any shenanigans. Right now we have Shouty still on the lead, Cooney Boy in second, then we have Bunny Hunter in third, Fleur de Lis just behind it, then we have Hermancha and Rico in sixth. And let's see that quickly replay. And I saw Rico going wide over there. Let's see Turbo Opa. Here he comes. Went a little bit too deep. There was a bit of a shenanigan. No, he went too early on the throttle and spun out. Oi. I think Rico went a little bit wide. But let's get all the way up front again. Here we have that message. Let's get rid of it. There we have it. It's gone. Shouty in first, Cooney Boy in second, and Bunny Hunter. That's going to be a three-way fight for the lead. And we can see, whoa, here comes that fight for fourth place, or for third place. Fourth place, I must say. Hermancha, did he overtake him? Wow. Was that on the straight? How did that happen? I believe Fleur de Lis was in fourth. Whoa, here he comes to the inside yet again. Here they're going to go. Oh, he pushed Herman a little bit wide over there. Is this going to be... Oh, And Fleur de Lis did not give up that place. Is that going to be maybe a penalty? Is he going to give up that place? Let's see that move again. Let's see how far we can look back. Here we come, Hermanchen. Here is Fleur de Lis on the inside. A bit of a push, a little bit of a shovel over there. And That's a difficult one to judge. Let's get back to TV cam and let's see. Cooney Boy is already in the lead. What happened? What happened? Wow, we want to see that again. Let's see. Cooney Boy in the lead right now. Shouty in second, and he's going to be challenged by Bunny Hunter. We saved that moment. So Bunny Hunter already flashing behind Shouty. Is there going to be another move for the lead? Because right now, Cooney Boy is quick. He's really quick, and he's pushing Shouty to the edge. Let's see that move. Oh, first of all, let's see if he's going to make that move into corner number 1. Here he comes. Let's get on board with him. Here we're going to go. Is this going to be close enough? No, it's not going to be close enough. So let's see that replay of that move. Here he comes, and here he comes. It wasn't the inside, outside. It was the inside. And Shouty with that long white line over there. And Cooney Boy with that quick inside line. So it is quicker. I told you. I already said that. And Cooney Boy still in the lead. Second, we have Shouty right now. And then we have Bunny Hunter behind it. A little bit further back. Still in fourth, we have Fleur de Lis. Then we have Herman J in fifth. And now Rico in sixth. And Turbo Opa coming back towards, wow, 121.7 for him already. Purple in the first sector. Turbo Opa loves this track. Whoa, don't go too wide over there. And let's get back to the lead. Here we are again. Pwa, 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 pwa. And we know tire wear is going to be ×2, fuel rate is going to be ×2, and we only started with a quarter of a tank, so that's 25 liters. And this beast is thirsty. Do remember that. It's a V8 naturally aspirated. No turbo involved, so no possibility to save or whatsoever. I have to do it purely on horsepower and revving that shit out of that thing. And Cooney Boy is the fastest guy on track right now with a 121.2 in the lead, and then Shouty in second in the 121.6, and then we have Bunny Hunter with a 121.7. Losing a bit of touch towards Shouty. And then we have Fleur de Lis closing up, 121.7 as well. So he's keeping up and improving. And then we have Heramancha with a 121.9. That's good. Whoa, be careful coming out of that corner. And we have Rico, 123.6 in lap time the last time. And we know Turbo Opa is way quicker. So that is going to be a battle for 6th place as well. Let's keep an eye on that. But let's get all the way to the front again. And let's see if Cooney Boy can make that gap. And I think he can. And I think he will. And I think he does. The gap between the top 3. Let's quickly get rid of this again. It's 7.5 tenths towards Cooney Boy from second place and 8 tenths behind from Bunny Hunter. All still in the slipstream of Cooney Boy. So they do benefit from that. But it's a second right now towards Bunny Hunter. Don't forget, this is a long race. And you can see that the sun is slowly setting. It can't rain over here, so no rain. So it's only going to be racing softs. And purple for Shouty. Shouty is going to put pressure on Cooney Boy right now to make sure he gets that lead back. And let's see quickly a little bit further back, all the way at the back with Turbo Opa and Rico. Oh, he already passed him. Can we see that in a replay? Oh, it's done already. Okay. Let's get all the way up front again. Turbo Opa in 6th right now. Then in 5th we have Heramancha. In 4th we have Fleur de Lis. Not far back from Bunny Hunter, but out of the slipstream. And Bunny Hunter still just about in the slipstream of Shouty. But Shouty definitely in the slipstream of Cooney Boy. But it's difficult to overtake here. It is difficult. There we have that message again. Every single time I play a replay, it will show that, so we have to put it off again. Unfortunately, if we don't want that to show on screen. A bit of a mistake into the first corner of Kuni Boy. I must say the second corner, Shouty taking different lines to make sure he gets a better exit out of there. And he's going to try that over here as well. Take a look at that. What a good exit coming out of there. Can he make that move right now into this really difficult left-hander where you can take different lines, but what is the fastest line? Because that is going to be a fastest line. And now Kuni Boy goes a little bit deep and Shouty takes the shorter line to retake him, to re-overtake him in the same way as Kuni Boy did on Shouty. Wow, they're glued together right now. Here they come into the last sequence. And be careful over here because Understeer is definitely kicking in for Shouty. So close behind Kuni Boy, and he has the way better exit coming out of that that last corner. Kuni Boy immediately with that defensive line. Can Shouty make that move? Here he comes already right behind him. Kuni Boy, a defensive line yet again. And Shouty can't make that move into the first corner. Slipstream is way too weak right now. But putting pressure on Kuni Boy, that's for sure. When will he pass? When? Or will somebody crack on the pressure? Shouty with that white line again. He's going to try to do it on the back straight. Because we're going to call this the back straight after this corner. Wow. Missed the apex over there, so this is not going to be an overtake, but still pretty close. 7.5 tenths behind. And as I told you, this corner you can take. The inside line will benefit more. Because you have more camber in that corner on the inside compared to the outside. And this corner is so difficult to take right and early on the throttle. Don't go too wide over there. You're going to hit that wall on the outside. And this sequence, that last sequence, is the most difficult one. And Kuni Boy, I think, messed it up a bit. Shouty coming out of that last corner way better. Here he comes yet again. Take a look at that. A way better exit. Yeah, better exit, but half a second behind. Is that close enough? Well, I don't think so with that slipstream. Halfway through the main straight, you have to be alongside to make a move into the first corner. Definitely. Because else you can't overtake. Yeah. Because the braking zone is into a corner. Sun is slowly setting, and who's going to stop first? Let's see tire wear. Let's get to the number one. And let's see that tire wear. Wow. Fuel and tire wear is better compared between... Or Kuni Boy is worse compared to Shouty in second. Take a look at that. Tire wear for the first. Tire wear for the second. So Shouty is better on fuel, better on tires. That's going to make a difference in this race because Kuni Boy is going to come in earlier compared to Shouty. I think Shouty can do an extra lap compared to Kuni Boy, and especially in the slipstream, Shouty can save a bit more fuel, and we can see that slowly Bunny Hunter comes back towards Shouty, and let's see the difference between tire wear between the number 2 and the number 3. The number 2 about 25. Yeah, Bunny Hunter is worse, and on fuel as well. So we can compare the number 1 and number 3 are nearly the same on tire wear, but Bunny Hunter has a bit more fuel and is still not in the slipstream. And let's see, Fleur de Lis is not far away as well, and does the same, and is the same on tire wear and fuel compared to Brian. Wow, and he's on controller. What the hell? That's really good, really good. And take a look at those consistent lap times. That's beautifully done, Fleur de Lis. Oh, no, don't go too wide. Oh, that's going to be difficult over here. Be careful. You're going to drift wide with dirty tires. Yeah, a bit of a mistake over there. But hey, just continue. Keep pumping in those laps. And Hermantje, not really good on fuel as well. Turbo Open, not really good on fuel as well. And let's see, Rico is good on fuel. Whoa, and there he goes. A little bit too wide. And nearly lost it. Let's get all the way up front again, because it's still 5 tenths between the number 1 and number 2. He's still Shouty is putting pressure on Kuni Boy. And who's gonna blink first? Who's gonna blink first for the pit stops? Who's gonna do it? And Shouty is really close, closer than ever. It's only 3.5 tenths. Is this gonna be the move for place number 1 again? Will Shouty re-overtake Kuni Boy? And we can hear a zig from Shouty in the background. Still not close enough to make that move. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Shouty. He can't force Kuni Boy so far into a mistake. And we're already on the 10th lap. Shouty with the fastest first sector of all. Yeah, it's going to be that difference between a little bit of extra fuel. And here we are. I think Kuni Boy is holding up Shouty right now to save a little bit of fuel and a little bit of tire wear as well. Oh, don't go too wide, else you're going to be re-overtaken the same way as you did on Shouty. Kuni Boy is still in the lead, and we can see that Bunny Hunter is slowly dropping. Is that for saving fuel? We don't know. And will Kuni Boy already go into the pit right now? Will Shouty go in as well? Shouty definitely wants to continue. Let's see what Kuni Boy is going to do. Can he do another lap? Yes, he can. But we can see that Shouty is really close behind, but not close enough to make that move into the first corner. This is going to be really tactical. Who's going to blink first? And what is the best strategy here? An overcut or an undercut? Mostly you want to do the overcut. Most likely you want to do the overcut, because then you have to refuel less, and that costs the most time. Yet again a purple first sector for Shouty, really close behind Kuni Boy. Yet again not close enough for that move. Let's get on board with him, and now you're gonna see that he learned that shorter line into the upcoming corner is the better line. Keep it tight, keep it short, hold it short, wait for it, and then throttle out. That's the best line you can take over there. Here we are into that difficult corner. Don't go too wide over here. You can see that barrier on the left-hand side coming up. And here you know that you're going to have to lift out a little bit. Keep it tight to the right-hand side. Cut that curb on the inside and keep it tight to the left-hand side over here to make the best exit out of this corner. And take a look at how close they are, and let's see if Kuni Boy is gonna stop, and I think he will, because he's absolutely on the outside over here. And everybody, no! And Shouty is still gonna continue another lap, and Kuni Boy is in. Will Bunny Hunter come in as well? No, he won't. Let's see, Fleur de Lis is still gonna continue as well. Let's see, Hermancha, will he come in? He has to come in. We can see that fuel level way too low. And let's see if Turbo Opa is gonna come in as well. Turbo Opa is gonna continue another lap. Wow, so only Kuni Boy and Hermancha came in. And let's see, I think Rico can do another lap. But here comes that move for Shouty. Now, finally in free air. Wow, nearly 2 tenths purple already. And that's going to make the difference. That's going to make the difference. That in lap. And that out lap. And let's see where Kuni Boy came out. He came out in 5th. Is he in free air? He is. But he's behind Turbo Opa. But he has a 5.5-second gap right now. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's go to Shouty. Let's see if he can have another purple sector. No, it's a 10th. 10th lose from his fastest lap, so it's going to be a 121.2 if he would have finished this lap. Oh, it goes a little bit deep over there. The tire is nearly gone. Oh, this is not the best last sector. It was the best first sector, but not the best last sector. Here he comes. He's going to come in. He has to. There is no fuel anymore for another lap. And let's see if Bunny Hunter is going to come in as well. Yes, he does. Let's see for Fleur de Lis as well. Now let's get quickly see if Turbo Opa is going to come in as well. Here we are. Because after that, we're going to go on board with Kuni Boy to see where everybody comes out. Let's get on board with Kuni Boy. And here it is. Is Shouty coming out already? Is he gonna come out in front? Yes, I think he will. This is gonna be extremely close. Here is Shouty, and he's trying to hold it. But don't forget, Kuni Boy has the warmer tires out of the two. But that is a change for the lead. Shouty in the lead right now. How quickly can he get those tires up to temperature? Cooney Boy has the benefit over here, but he has that dirty air as well. He's a bit too cautious. He has to get closer to Shouty to make that move yet again. And there we can see Bunny Hunter coming out in third, Fleur de Lis in fifth, Hermantje in fourth, Hermantje in fifth, then Turbo Opa back in sixth, and then we have Rico, making yet another mistake into that first corner, and that's going to be damage. Oi, 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 oi. Here comes Shouty under pressure from Cooney Boy, and Cooney Boy using those heated up tires. Will he make that move into this corner? Oh, that's going to be really, really difficult to do. Can he do that? He has better grip compared to Shouty, and he pushes Shouty really, really along. Let's get on board with him. How close is he? That's going to be too far away. The slipstream is too weak on this track. Oh, sorry, meant to press that one. And now Cooney Boy has to suffer the dirty air. Has to suffer in the dirty air. Oh, Shouty nearly goes to wide over there. Is this immediately going to be the move for the lead? Take a look at that. The defensive line from Shouty. And let's see if Cooney Boy can make that move into this corner. The double right-hander. Will he go wide? Will he go deep? No move, unfortunately. Oh, that was that mistake from Shouty. A little bit too deep into that first corner. It's so easily done. And he's right on the tail of Shouty right now. Take a look at that. Here we're going to go again. Is this going to be the same move as he did on lap number 2 of this race? And here they're going to go into that left-hander where he overtook Shouty for the lead. No, Shouty learned quickly. And is that going to be a move over here? Oh, this is going to be a fight all the way until the checkered flag. Hey, Randy Luna, Adrian Joe. He's in third right now, but the fight is for the lead. Have to follow this. Unfortunately, Randy. Whoa, Cooney Boy goes a little bit wide over there. Is that going to cost him? Here he comes. Is this a possible overtake? No, that means straight is a bit too short, and the first corner is too fast. It is too fast. He tries to have a look. And yet again, Cooney Boy quicker out of the first corner. He's putting Brian under massive pressure. Whoa! This is good. I like this. Come on, Cooney Boy. Go for it. Give Shouty a run for his money. Do it. And still Bunny Hunter in third. There you have the clown. Oh, sorry, this is the Acrobatje. Then Fleur de Lis in fourth. A little bit further back than he was compared to Bunny Hunter before the pit stops. Then Hermantje, with a mistake. I think with a mistake. We saved it, right? I think we did. Let's see that again. Into this corner, it must be... Did he went a little bit too deep or too quickly or coming out of here? Yeah! Oh, nearly putting it into the wall. That was close to losing it. And Cooney Boy 7/10 behind Shouty right now. Don't give up, Cooney Boy. Come on. You can do it. Keep in the consistency. No fatigue. Just continue. Keep the pressure on. You can do this. There you go. And now coming closer again. Purple first sector. Take a look at that. Every opportunity to still win it. A little bit further back. We haven't covered Turbo Opa in 6th yet. And Rico all the way at the back in 7th. Yeah, reasonable, consistent times. Only 2 mistakes I can see. That's good. That's getting better, Rico. Come on, you can do it. But let's keep the eye on the fight. The eye on the Tigers. Fighting for the lead. Cooney Boy is putting Shouty under massive pressure. But as I told you, the overcut 9 out of 10 times works. Because Chef, oh, that is a huge mistake over there from Shouty. No, no, no. Is this going to be decisive for the race? I don't think Cooney Boy is close enough to benefit from that. But what the hell? And the fastest lap from Cooney Boy behind Shouty in the dirty air. So that means he can go faster. And Shouty is under massive pressure. Pwah, 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 pwah. Here comes Cooney Boy, still right on the tail of Shouty. And is it... Oh, here goes Shouty yet again. Nearly losing it. And oh, this fight is going to heat up and heat up and heat up and heat up even more. We still have that replay saved. And here comes Cooney Boy. Shall we go on board? No, we're not going to go on board. We're going to see it live on TV cam. Here he comes. Can he make that move yet again into... Oh, the inside. It's going to be the inside. Yes, it's going to be the inside. Oh, they're going to go side by side into this corner yet again. And who's going to be the fastest out of here? Because that right-hander is going to be really difficult. And Cooney Boy backed out of it. It all started, of course, with that mistake from Shouty coming out of the last corner. We're already nearly... a full lap further from that mistake, and we're only on lap 17, nearly into lap number 18, and we still have another 9 laps to go after this. If this is going to continue, I don't think I can keep up. My God, these guys. Because here's that mistake from Brian. Take a look at that from Shouty. Coming out of the corner, a little bit too early on the throttle, and a little bit of a wiggle. Coming out of there. Let's get on board. No, let's get back to TV cam, and it's still just half a second between the leaders. Quickly do this. Then it's done. Only 3.5 tenths. Let's get on board with Cooney Boy, and here comes that long left-hander again. Where multiple lines are possible, but with the dirty air, it's difficult to make that move. Let's get back to TV cam, into that difficult right-hander. Oh, the understeer is kicking in, you can see it, and don't go too wide over there, it will suck you out. Wow, a good exit from Cooney Boy, better than Shouty. Here comes Cooney Boy. Is this going to be a better exit out of here? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Nope. Wow, these guys are glued together. But quickly, let's run you quickly to the order. Through the order. Shouty still in the lead. Then we have Cooney Boy in second. Then we have Fleur de Lis in third. What happened to Bunny Hunter? No! What happened to you? Can we see it? You're already in fourth over here. Oh, probably made a mistake. I haven't seen that. Ay, 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 ay. So, Fleur de Lis in third. And we have Bunny Hunter in fourth right now. That's good for Fleur de Lis, by the way. I said but it's good. Nice. Then Bunny Hunter in fourth, unfortunately for him. And in fifth, we have Hermantje. But we can see that Turbo Opa is catching up. Wow, take a look at that consistency from Turbo Opa. That's ridiculous. That is pace, man. That is real pace. Take a look at that. That's way quicker than Hermantje can produce. Every single lap is faster compared to Hermantje. This is going to be a fight as well for fifth place. And then all the way at the back we have Rico. But let's see how close that gap is between the number 1 and number 2. But we have to take a look at that. Whoa, Cooney Boy nearly losing it coming out of the last corner. Losing a bit of time over there. It's 7.5 tenths, 8 tenths right now. Sorry, all the time I was off. Sorry. I switched all the time between everything and everybody. I said it's noteworthy to see the fight between number 5 and number 6. Because Turbo Opa is definitely way quicker compared to... Way quicker? Yeah. No! Don't make that mistake. No, Turbo Opa. What are you doing? I was just hyping you up. Unfortunately, I had my mic off. I was hyping you up with all the lap times you've put in. You can see that all the time. It's a 121. Every single lap. And now finally, so close to 5th place. And you made a bit of a mistake. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. And I said it's worthy to note that we have a fight for 5th place and for 1st place. And that gap between Cooney Boy and Shouty is finally coming back towards the original gap, because it was at a certain moment 9th because of a little bit of a mistake from Cooney Boy, and Shouty thought this is my moment, this is my perfect time to pull away, but we can see that Cooney Boy is closing the gap again in the slipstream. Now after this lap we still have another 5 laps to go. Do I see that correctly? Not 4 laps to go. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Oh, it's difficult for Shouty to hold and for Cooney Boy to overtake. That gap is closing up. Is there any fatigue? Oh, there is a yellow flag. Who crashed? Who's that? Is that Rico? Yeah, there is a big mistake over there from Rico. But I want to see that mistake again from Turbo Opa. Let's see that quickly before we're gonna go. Oh, no. This is gonna be difficult with the slipstream. Is it going to be difficult for... No! A bit of a mistake over there from Shouty. Is that going to benefit? Okay. Let's see quickly that mistake from Turbo Opa. Let's go all the way to 6th. Because here he is. Oh, he made the mistake already over there. Unfortunately. I didn't caught it. My bad. Oh, a bit of a mistake yet again. You can see that lap time, a 127.7. Lost nearly 6 seconds or 5 seconds towards Hermantje. And I think he's a bit angry with himself right now. Ay. Now the only fight we have right now is for the lead. Cooney Boy still right on the tail of Shouty. And still with the fastest lap. So that's for sure. Oh, that fight. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. How close these guys stayed together. It hasn't been over a second between these two guys. As far as I believe. Maybe in the beginning, somewhere, with some shenanigans. But between these two guys, after lap 1, it hasn't been bigger than a full second. Here comes Cooney Boy again, half a second behind. And let's see that tire wear. Yeah, Shouty with a little bit of fresher tires, but Cooney Boy with more fuel. So he can burn, and hopefully Shouty doesn't have to save any fuel. I better exit out of that first corner from Cooney Boy compared to Shouty, and Cooney Boy taking different lines over there to make sure he's not completely in the dirty air. And 9 out of 10 times he's quicker coming out of here. He is not this moment. Better exit over here. Just about the same. 6 tenths behind each other. 5.5. Turbo Opa in 6th, only 4.9 seconds behind Hermantje, and is still quicker compared to Hermantje. But that mistake, so unfortunate. We saw it on the live stream. But let's see those last 2 laps between Cooney Boy and Shouty for the lead. And I think this is one of the most pressured races Shouty ever had. Oh, this is good. Very nice, very nice. Let's Let's see a little bit further back quickly. Let's run you through the order. So we have Shouty in number 1, then we have Kuniboy in second, just behind Shouty. Then in third place we have Fleur de Lis because Bunny Hunter made a mistake and is unfortunately in fourth right now. Could have been third and could have fought for first place as well without any mistakes, but I don't think his lap times would have been quick enough. It's too inconsistent. And then we have Hermanche in fifth, doing a really good job, 14.6 seconds behind Bunny Hunter. And there we have Turbo Opa, really close to fifth place, but had 2 big mistakes. I think on the first or the second lap, and then that moment when he got close to Hermanche, made that mistake yet again. And Rico at the back, doing really good lap times, except the last 3. But before that, he was right in the zone. You can see it. Lap 15 until 20. So 19. Was really consistent and really good. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. But here we have that fight for the lead. Oh, is this going to be close enough? And here we have that last lap coming up. Only 2.5 tenths between the number 1 and number 2. Is Kuniboy going to make that move? Is he going to push Shouty into that mistake? Shouty goes a little bit wide, coming out of the first corner. That's going to be dirty tires, and Kuniboy takes that different line yet again to make sure he doesn't get that dirty air. Pushes Shouty a little bit into a mistake. Maybe he can make that move into this corner. Can he make that move? No, he won't. He will take the wider line. Here he comes. Take a look at that. They're right on each other's tails. Front bumper to rear bumper. Whoa, is there going to be a move into the next corner? That move, he made that already. There's going to be a defensive line from Kuniboy, and Kuniboy can't make that move. He has to make that move into this corner, or Shouty has to make another mistake. There is going to be a defensive line yet again from Shouty, and Kuniboy can take a better exit. Will he make that move into this sweepers, the last sweepers? He has to take a different line if you want to overtake somebody, and he can't make it. Will he do it into the last corner? No! Shouty with a defensive line. Is this going to be a drag race towards the line? Who's going to have the better exit? It's going to be Kuniboy. Let's get aboard with him. Is this going to be side by side? Yes, it's going to be side by side. Oh, yes, it's going to be really close. Who's going to finish first? It's going to be Shouty, just about with 44 thousandths of a second. That's ridiculously close. Holy shit, balls of fucking fire. Kuniboy, what did you do? Did you eat some meatballs of fire? Oh, yo, here comes Fleur de Lis home in third. Then we have Bunny Hunter coming home in fourth. Then we have Herman.
Ik zag het, Pieter.
Oh, Fleur de Lis had no fuel anymore, but he came home in third. Then Bunny Hunter in
Ik dacht dat ik nog
fourth.
wel genoeg had, maar
Dan
ineens gaf hij
Hermantje.
maar voor 0,7.
Coming home in fifth.
Eén rondje moet.
And there comes Turbo Opa, unfortunately, of course, with that couple of mistakes, but yeah.
Dus toen
Well,
heb ik hem
first
op
of all,
fuel
let's
met
see
4
Rico
gezet
coming
en
home in
ben
seventh.
gaan shortshiften.
And there we
En
have
lift de coaster.
Turbo Opa. Yeah, he's not really happy with his race. He could have been fifth, coming home in sixth. Oi, 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 what a race. What a race between the number 1 and number 2. This is ridiculous. I haven't seen that for a very, very, very long time.
Nou, gefeliciteerd.
Ja, goed gedaan.
Here we have the results. Wow, what a 2 races. Especially the main race. My god, that was close. And only the
Dat scheelt
overcut
echt niks.
made the huge mistake.
Holy shit.
Ja, Shouty.
Ik wil leren.
Godverdorie, werd jij even goed opgejaagd de hele race, zeg. Het gat is niet groter dan een seconde geweest, hè, de hele race.
Nee, ik weet het. En ik wist dat ik het laatste rondje wakker moest hebben.
Ja,
Zo waar ik hem
je had hem
opgevangen in ieder
keurig
geval.
verdedigd, inderdaad. Maar godverdorie, dat was wel heel dichtbij, hoor.
Ja, dit was too close for comfort. Hè.
Ja, 26 ronden lang.
Ja.
Godverdorie, man. Wat een race van Kuniboy, zeg. Kanonnen. Ja,
Ik denk dat hij binnenkort eens een andere 3 letters voor zijn naam moet krijgen.
nou, daar zit hij niet ver vanaf als dit de standaard is. Maar goed, ik ga de stream afsluiten.
Ik ga er ook mee nokken, jongens.
Nou, idem, ik ben helemaal lekker geprikt. Kutsoort.
Hey, bedankt weer, Brian.
Jullie bedankt, mannen.
Bedankt.
Ja,
Maurice
bedankt.
weer.
Fijne avond.
Allemaal bedankt,
Schöne
jongens.
Abend. Heb je trouwens foto gemaakt?
Schönes
Kevin?
Abend und schade, Turbo Opa. Was ein sehr schöner Fahrer. Schade von das zwei, wie sagst du das? Mistakes?
Unfälle.
Oh, Unfälle, ja.
Ja.
Ai.
Egal, nächstes Mal besser.
Ja, sicher.
Heb jij de uitslagen, Kevin?
Race 2 niet, race 1 wel. Maar anders kun je sowieso mijn stream terugkijken. Dan krijg je dat mooi te zien in zo'n schermpje.
Hij heeft ook nog eens de snelste raceronde afgepakt.
Ja, tuurlijk.
Ik stuur weer een foto, Brian.
Is goed, top, dank je.
Hey mannen, goedenavond.
Ja, fijne avond.
Daar ga je hoor.
Kenny.
Okay, we're gonna shut down the stream. Thanks for watching. It was a beautiful race between the number 1 and number 2. And in third we had Fleur de Lis, then Bunny Hunter, Hermantje, Turbo Opa, and Rico. As you can see. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.